Welcome back to the GreenMechTV channel. Transporting a fully grown tree may sound impossible, but not when the Big John Chapter 90 DLP is involved. This truck-mounted tree spade is a marvel of engineering, designed to relocate mature trees with minimal stress to the root ball and surrounding soil. With its 90-inch diameter blades, the spade opens up and surrounds the tree from all sides, forming a perfect cone around the root zone. As the hydraulic arms drive the blades into the ground, they slice through compacted soil and root structures with precision, preserving the tree's integrity. Once secured, the entire tree, roots, soil, and all is lifted effortlessly by the powerful hydraulics and nestled into the cradle of the truck. No digging by hand. No exposed roots. Just one smooth, controlled operation. Whether it's reforesting a damaged landscape, moving trees for new developments, or creating instant shade in public parks, this machine is a game changer for green infrastructure. It drastically reduces transplant shock and enables sustainable landscape design at scale. Operators can maneuver the vehicle into tight spaces, adjusting the spade's depth and angle to accommodate different tree species and ground conditions. The process is not only efficient, but also remarkably clean, leaving behind minimal disturbance and no leftover debris. Every successful transplant with the Big John Chapter 90 DLP represents a small victory for urban forestry, making it possible to reshape landscapes without sacrificing the mature trees that give them character. Moving a mature tree isn't just a task, it's a delicate operation requiring skill, planning, and the right machinery. In Melbourne, ArborCo demonstrates just how refined this process has become through their expert tree transplanting services. The journey begins with a careful evaluation. Arborists assess the tree's health, size, and root structure, ensuring it's suitable for relocation. This isn't about simply digging up and moving a tree. It's about preserving life and the ecosystem it supports. Specialized equipment arrives on site, including mechanical spades and cranes designed to protect both the root ball and surrounding soil. With precision and patience, the team excavates around the base, gradually loosening the tree from its original location while minimizing root disturbance. Support straps are then attached, and the tree is gently hoisted into the air, a moment that feels almost surreal, watching tons of living biomass lifted as a single, fragile unit. It's not just about strength here, it's about control and care. Transport vehicles follow strict routes and cushioning methods to prevent shock during transit. ArborCo's process isn't just efficient, it's deeply sustainable. By relocating rather than removing, they preserve the environmental value of mature trees, reduce landfill waste, and maintain urban canopy cover. Upon arrival at its new home, the planting hole is prepped to match the root ball's dimensions, ensuring proper drainage and soil compatibility. As the tree is lowered into place, final adjustments are made to its orientation and depth. Then comes watering, mulching, and anchoring, all vital steps in helping the tree reestablish itself in unfamiliar ground. This is more than landscaping. It's tree preservation with precision, a testament to how green technology and ecological awareness can come together to reshape spaces without losing nature's grandeur. Tree relocation used to be a labor-intensive process that required hours of digging, preparation, and risk. But machines like the Skid Pro Tree Spade are changing that entirely. Built for compact power and unmatched precision, this hydraulic tool brings industrial strength to even the tightest planting zones. Rather than removing trees and starting over, many landscapers and municipalities are choosing to relocate existing vegetation. It's faster, more sustainable, and maintains mature foliage that would otherwise take decades to regrow. Skid Pro's tree spade offers a professional solution for this rising trend, mounted conveniently on a skid steer loader. The operation begins with aligning the spade around the base of the tree. 4 sharp, curved steel blades form a cone around the root ball. Once engaged, the hydraulics push the blades deep into the soil, slicing through dirt and smaller roots without disturbing the tree's internal structure. This method helps preserve moisture in the root ball and reduces transplant shock. The entire root mass, along with the soil it's nestled in, is extracted as a single unit, lifting cleanly and securely. From small ornamental trees to larger shade species, the spade's versatility means it can handle a range of diameters with ease. The depth and width of the blades can even be adjusted to suit different soil types and root spreads. One of the major benefits of Skid Pro's design is its maneuverability. Unlike larger standalone rigs, this skid steer mounted spade can navigate through narrow pathways, urban lots, or dense nursery rows. It brings tree transplanting into spaces that were previously inaccessible to big machines. Once lifted, the tree can be transported a short distance or placed directly into a pre-dug hole. Because the spade retains the cone shape, replanting becomes efficient and seamless. No reshaping, no excessive backfill, and minimal damage to surrounding soil. Operators appreciate the intuitive hydraulic controls, allowing for precise angle adjustments, blade depth modulation, and controlled insertion. Even under uneven terrain or tricky conditions, the tool remains stable and responsive. And it's not just about convenience, it's also about care. Trees that are moved with minimal root disturbance have a far higher survival rate and adapt more quickly to new environments. For cities aiming to expand green spaces without waiting decades for tree growth, or for landscapers redesigning sites with mature plant life in mind, tools like this are essential. The Skid Pro tree spade represents a convergence of brute force and gentle handling, proof that heavy machinery can also operate with finesse when it's engineered with purpose. It transforms tree moving from a laborious process into a refined operation that's efficient, cost-effective, and environmentally responsible. In an age where sustainability matters more than ever, transplanting instead of cutting is a small but powerful choice. And with machines like this, that choice becomes not only viable, but practical on a large scale. Planting trees on steep, unstable slopes has always been a major challenge in the world of reforestation. But now, innovation is literally climbing the hills. Meet the autonomous slope planting robot, a game-changing machine designed to bring forests back to life, one seedling at a time. Equipped with tank-like tracks and a low center of gravity, this robot navigates inclines that would be unsafe for human workers. Its onboard sensors scan the terrain in real time, adjusting movements to maintain balance and avoid obstacles. Where others see risk, this machine sees opportunity. With pinpoint accuracy, it drills into the soil, plants a sapling, and then covers it, all in a single fluid motion. Each tree is spaced perfectly, ensuring healthy growth and long-term forest density. No random guesswork here, just smart automation doing nature's work with robotic precision. This isn't just about planting trees. It's about accelerating reforestation in places once considered too dangerous or too remote. From landslide-prone regions to post-wildfire zones, machines like this are proving that the future of forestry is both automated and sustainable. The green revolution is moving uphill, and it's doing it on tracks. At Beardsworth's Nurseries, tree planting is no longer a slow manual process. It's a streamlined operation driven by intelligent machinery. This tractor-mounted tree planting machine transforms open soil into neat rows of future forests with remarkable speed and precision. As the tractor moves forward, the machine automatically digs a hole, drops in a sapling, and firms the soil around it. all in one continuous motion. Operators ride comfortably behind, checking spacing and making quick adjustments when needed. The result? Hundreds of young trees planted in a fraction of the time it would take by hand, with consistent depth and alignment to ensure healthy root development. This isn't just farming efficiency, it's a glimpse into sustainable agriculture's future. With machines like this, we're accelerating reforestation, landscaping, and commercial planting while reducing labor strain and increasing scale. Precision and performance meet in the plant machine PL40, a powerful tree planting machine designed to bring scale and efficiency to forestry, landscaping, and agricultural projects. Built with rugged components and engineered for continuous operation, the Place 40 streamlines what was once a labor-intensive task into a seamless mechanical process. As the tractor moves forward, the Place 40 automatically digs a hole, positions the seedling, and compresses the soil around it, all in a single motion. Operators follow the process from elevated seats at the rear, ensuring every sapling is aligned correctly and planted at the ideal depth. It's an elegant system where man and machine work in perfect harmony. What sets this machine apart is its adaptability. Whether planting conifers or hardwoods, in clay or sandy soils, the Place 40 delivers consistent results. Its hydraulics and robust frame are built to handle uneven terrain and long hours of fieldwork without compromising planting quality. By dramatically increasing the number of trees that can be planted in a day, machines like the PL40 are accelerating reforestation efforts worldwide. It's not just about speed, it's about precision, survival rates, and sustainability. This is modern forestry at its finest. Mechanical efficiency empowering ecological recovery. With machines like the Place 40, we're planting smarter, faster, and stronger, helping green the planet one tree at a time. Meet one of the most powerful and expensive tree planting machines on the planet, a $1.5 million behemoth engineered for mass-scale reforestation. Built for endurance, precision, and sheer output, this machine redefines what's possible when speed meets sustainability. At first glance, it resembles a piece of construction equipment, but its real purpose is environmental renewal. As it rolls through vast fields and forests, the machine works like clockwork, digging, planting, and pressing soil around each sapling with robotic consistency. Every movement is carefully calibrated to optimize tree survival and maximize efficiency. A hydraulic arm feeds seedlings into planting tubes, while the massive steel claws create planting pits in the earth. Behind it, rollers secure the ground to prevent erosion and ensure solid root contact. The system requires minimal human labor, just a skilled operator to guide the machine and monitor performance. What once took a full team days or even weeks can now be achieved in mere hours. With this scale of output, entire hillsides can be planted in a single shift. This isn't just planting trees, it's executing a strategic ecological mission with industrial power. It's also adaptable. Whether working on open farmland, rugged terrain, or wildfire recovery zones, the machine maintains precision and control. Built-in GPS and computer-guided systems allow for perfect spacing and depth, critical factors in healthy forest regeneration. Technology like this is revolutionizing how we heal the planet. As global climate challenges intensify, machines like this give us the power to respond faster, smarter, and more effectively than ever before. With every sapling it places, this mechanical giant isn't just planting trees, it's planting hope for a greener, more resilient future. Few sites are as inspiring as a powerful lineup of modern forestry equipment, working in perfect sync to bring new life to the land. In this impressive operation, we witness a range of high-performance tree planting machines operating deep in the forest, each one optimized for efficiency, scale, and sustainability. Rather than planting by hand, which is slow and labor-intensive, these machines automate the entire process. From opening precise planting holes to inserting seedlings and compacting soil around them, every action is handled seamlessly by hydraulics and advanced mechanical systems. One standout piece of equipment features a rotating carousel loaded with young saplings. As the machine moves forward, arms systematically feed each seedling into a planting tube that directs it into the soil. Behind it, weighted rollers press the earth gently to ensure firm root contact, improving the chances of survival. Another machine operates with dual planting heads, doubling the speed at which trees can be placed in the ground. Built-in GPS ensures optimal spacing, while onboard sensors track terrain conditions and auto-adjust planting depth. The operator sits high above the forest floor, controlling everything from a cab filled with advanced controls, a command center in the woods. These aren't just machines. They're part of a larger solution to one of the world's most urgent environmental challenges. Whether restoring fire-damaged forests, expanding commercial tree farms, or helping reclaim degraded landscapes, this fleet of tree planters is a key ally in our fight for a greener planet. Beyond speed, consistency is crucial. Mechanical planters like these ensure each tree is given the best start, evenly spaced, properly planted, and protected against erosion or poor drainage. It's reforestation done right, efficient, scalable, and backed by precision technology. This is the future of forestry, where innovation, engineering, and environmental stewardship come together. Every tree that goes into the ground here represents more than just a number. It's a step toward carbon capture, biodiversity protection, and a more resilient world. With equipment like this, we're not just planting forests, we're building the lungs of the future. Reforestation meets high-tech innovation with Visser systems. This advanced automation line is designed to accelerate seedling production at an industrial scale, a critical step in restoring forests around the world. Seed trays glide smoothly through the system as robotic arms fill each cell with precise amounts of growing medium. A seeding unit then delivers tree seeds into each pocket with pinpoint accuracy, followed by a fine mist to initiate germination. Everything is optimized: speed, accuracy, and consistency. These machines can prepare thousands of seedlings per hour, ready for reforestation teams to plant across diverse terrains. By bringing automation into the nursery stage, Visser Systems helps reforestation efforts become faster, more scalable, and less dependent on manual labor. Innovation meets conservation with the Flex Planter from TTA ISO, a smart, vision-enabled transplanter designed for reforestation at scale. Equipped to handle tens of thousands of seedlings per hour, this machine integrates transplanting and quality selection into one seamless process. Built around advanced plant grippers and precise pushpin mechanics, the Flex Planter lifts each seedling from its tray, while machine vision checks plant quality in real time. Only approved plants make it into the destination trays, while rejects and empty plugs slide into a waste belt, eliminating manual sorting and ensuring consistency from the start. A single operator controls the entire system via an intuitive interface, making adjustments as needed while the machine runs. Whether demanding forest restoration or commercial nursery production, the Flex Planter adapts to varying plug sizes and tray formats from 9 mm up to 60 mm in diameter. For nurseries aiming to reduce labor costs and elevate uniformity, this is a breakthrough. By combining precision, automation, and smart imaging, the Flex Planter significantly improves replanting efficiency, transforming forestry propagation into a higher quality, scalable solution. With rugged terrain and dense vegetation, planting on slopes and natural landscapes can be a slow, exhausting task. Enter the Relocation PM160, a powerful mounding planting machine that combines durability with precision planting. Mounted on a robust crawler chassis, the PM160 moves steadily over uneven ground. Its hydraulic arm drills a perfect planting hole and creates a mound of soil positioned to suit the seedling's root zone. Once ready, the operator orients the plant, places it into the mound, and the system compacts the soil around it, all in one fluid sequence. This approach idealizes micro-siting seedlings on hillsides, improving drainage and root establishment while minimizing soil erosion. With consistent planting quality and mechanical efficiency, crews can cover large hectares with fewer workers. The PM160 excels in forestry, restoration, and commercial reforestation, especially in challenging topography. By automating mound creation and seedling insertion, it accelerates planting, enhances survival rates, and reduces per-tree cost. Designed for large-scale reforestation, the Relocation forest maker transforms hill slopes into planting sites with ease. Its tracked chassis and hydraulic drill prepare precise planting holes on uneven terrain. Each sapling is carefully inserted and seeded, with soil compacted around the root zone for optimal stability. Lightweight yet robust, this machine plants more trees in less time, increasing survival rates and reducing labor costs, making reforestation faster, smarter, and more sustainable. In this reforestation demonstration, FSL showcases a holistic cultivation process that lays the foundation for healthy, resilient forests. Starting in the nursery, young saplings are nurtured with careful soil conditioning, irrigation, and sunlight control to build strong root systems. Once ready for planting, seedlings are transported and planted using efficient techniques that prioritize location, root depth, and optimal spacing. Gentle water misting follows to settle the soil and promote establishment. Throughout, best practices like mulching, staking, and minimal soil disturbance are observed to ensure high survival rates and healthy growth. The goal is clear: cultivate sustainable, long-term forest cover that supports biodiversity, stabilizes soil, and renews ecosystems, one well-prepared sapling at a time. A leap forward in planting innovation, the ProPlant 1 mechanized tree planter concept reimagines how saplings go into the ground. As the machine advances, an articulated arm precisely digs a hole, gently places the sapling, and backfills soil seamlessly, all in one program sequence. Designed for efficiency and minimal transplant shock, it supports planting on sloped and uneven terrain with robotic accuracy. The speed and consistency it delivers help reforestation efforts scale up, while reducing manual labor and errors. With each perfectly spaced tree it plants, the ProPlant 1 moves us closer to smarter, greener forestry, where precision mechanics foster environmental renewal, one tree at a time. Beneath the open sky, a quiet transformation is taking place, one that will shape the landscape for generations. This tree planting demonstration is more than just a routine operation. It is a reflection of deliberate planning, teamwork, and a deep commitment to reforestation. It all begins with site preparation. Compacted earth is loosened, leveled, and ready to welcome new life. This step ensures root penetration and reduces resistance to early growth. Markings on the ground guide the team in maintaining precise spacing between each seedling, a critical factor for ensuring proper light distribution, airflow, and long-term ecosystem balance. The planting process itself is both rhythmic and efficient. Operators use handheld planting tools with impressive dexterity, inserting each sapling quickly but carefully. Soil is gently compacted to eliminate air pockets, while each tree is secured in its new home with just the right firmness. Logistics play a vital role here too. Trays of saplings are constantly rotated in by support staff, ensuring that the team never runs out of fresh material. Supervisors monitor depth, angle, and alignment, adjusting where necessary to guarantee uniformity across the entire planting grid. This is reforestation at its most refined, not a race, but a ceremony. Each planted tree is a quiet declaration of hope, resilience, and responsibility toward the earth. Through this level of care and precision, we don't just plant forests, we build futures.